Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing okay. Normally I say what the weather is. I can't tell you. It's pitch black out. It's Monday. That's the best I can do for you. And what a Monday. I sat down to do this. Forgot to put my headset on. Forget Kaz, you are muted. Kaz, you put on head. That is where microphone lives. So, you know what? It's a good start, and everything's gonna go swimmingly. I'm not even worried about it. Rickstress and Lady Mappy, welcome on in. Hope we're doing okay. Not sure what that was. Gonna ignore it. Today is a Monday. On Mondays we play horror games, and today we're going to begin Fearmonium, a game that has fewer followers on Twitch than I do, which is a really good sign. From what I can see, it's a pretty decent horror-based Castle Droid, different to this horror-based Castle Droid, and this horror-based Castle Droid. We're playing this one. It's called Fearmonium. I don't even think that's a pun. Cute dog, though. Empirical Woodland is here, but in and out, as cooking. What cooking will you be? I like to think that Empirical Woodland is a really nice plate of spaghetti carbonara. What's the accept button? That one. Even non-fictional facts and events and characters are fictional in this game. It contains representation of those things. Please be aware, I suppose. I'm going to drop you just a little. Down there sounds about good. I'm liking this guitar. That's a good guitar. Alright, let's begin. What settings do we have? That's all good. Let me know how the volume is and the brightness is. Otherwise, let's begin. I was gonna do this thing where at every game I'd go, "Are you sitting comfortably?" Then we'll begin. I forgot to do that like my first game, so don't even worry about it. The city fair has been and gone for another year. It's been a long day, but the holidays are over. Here come the grey days. Things are about to get worse. I hope my stepfather is asleep. Please, I can't handle any more today. Also, someone I know is playing The Legend of Zelda. Never wanted him to move here. This is Grandpa's house. At least, it wasn't until last week. Is our character's hair changed color? It sure has. Ashley, hi, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing okay as well. I hope everybody is doing okay. Max, you know your father doesn't like you getting home late. He's not my father, so I don't care. How dare you? Mind your tongue, Max. You shouldn't shout. If he wakes up, you'll get it too. That's my business. Where have you been? I've been hanging out at the fair with magicians, fire breathers, acrobats, play billiards. Guess what? Even with creepy clowns everywhere, there was a better atmosphere than this house. There's Hat in Time, and Jafar, Cirque du Soleil, and we play billiards. It's a good game. Come back, I haven't finished with you. Going to bed. You can finish tomorrow. Now our dude has blue hair again. Maybe it's a lighting thing. This house used to be a peaceful place where I felt safe. I could be myself. Now I wish I was invisible so they'd forget I exist. Mother didn't ask me where I'd been out of interest. Tomorrow, she'll have to tell him where his little idiot stepson wasn't here all day. Having her to pick on isn't enough for him. Trying to reason with him is as hopeless as trying to be happy. Good night, Max. I hope I don't wake up. This is not the tone that the game had put to me from the season pitch. I'll be honest with you. Also, yeah, Lady Mappy. You gotta have, like, the noodly arms to do that. It's, like, it's a weird one. Alright, this is how we move. I'm a spooky doll now. Hello. It's just a dream. You're not real. Not real. Alright, this is already the best game in the world because it lets me just take out my frustration on Skelemans. Which, as a reminder, do not exist. Come closer and little Felix see better. That's more like it. Do you know where we are? Even who you are, dear? We're inside the mind of a boy named Max. He was having a magnificent dream, which became a nightmare when you dropped by. Next, the fate of today's memories will be decided. Some memories become forgotten, broken skeletons. Others linger for years to come. They expand and evolve, ultimately becoming more significant to Max. And you, my dear, are simply an unpleasant memory. But you also have the chance to evolve. You could become a phobia. All neuroses are born from unpleasantries of the mind. Yeah. I'm noticing a popped balloon counter down there. I'm hoping, and wondering even, if that's going to be currency. Hold ZR to select and equip items. Press A to use an equipped item. And then look at that on the pause menu. Alright. Well, Crowley 9 is a castle droid. What else is it going to be? A point and click? You're thinking of Sanitarium. Or alternatively, Satanorium, which is something else. Hang on. Do I? No. Okay, so I think that was a ledge grab. I was wondering if I had like a boost with my hammer. Looks like no. I just... Yeah, so it looks like as I get close to the edge, she will grab the edge and then just sort of pick herself up. And this goes for the floaty platforms as well. But I only get one. Okay. I thought that was going to be like, open it up and get the prize. And the prize would be like your first movement ability. Yeah, so that's going to be get a climbing ability and go up there. Oh, that's doing that on its own. Clowns. Seriously? I woke up in the middle of the night over clowns? Not even scary. At least I never thought so. The way that is drawn, he appears to be standing up within the bed, like he's clipping through the mattress. I'm shaking. It's like being back in the school toilets with Lucas and the others. Although I prefer Lucas, that hideously painted face right now. What do you think, viewers? Maybe I'll fall asleep faster if... No, stupid. Should have thrown all that stuff away years ago. I'm not 7 anymore. It's time to quit playing with toys. If I can't sleep without an old bear, maybe Lucas is right to bully me. Stop it, Max. Just try to sleep. Forget the bear. Only a little kid would be scared of that crazy mallet-wielding clown girl. Not a little kid anymore. There is absolutely tonal dissonance thus far, Crowley9. And, like... Sure, I picked this because it's like the horror games. I do like the horror games. Look, it's a map. But this appears to be... Yep, this appears to be a teenage boy's dreams. Hello. What do we have here? Is it an unpleasant little memory? And I thought a colourful day at the fair would only lift Max's spirits. I'm thrilled Max remembers something unsettling from today. But of course, Max is trying to forget you. His brighter memories are washing you away. Forgetting is a common psychological defense. But fear not, you aren't alone in your struggle for a meaningful role in Max's mind. I will support you. I am Max's depression. Lady Depression. I bask in Max's tears, and it's in my best interest to never let them dry. Bad memories and neuroses are fine reasons to shed fresh tears, so I have to take care of you, my child. However, you are still weak. To become a fully fledged phobia, you will have to master an essential skill of neuroses, distorting memories. What do I mean? For example, someone afraid of spiders can never be sure if any were nearby yesterday, a month ago, or at any moment. Phobias cloud every corner of human memory with worry, fear, and insecurity. Max's nightmares stretch out before you, full of bright images and other unpleasant memories. Destroy them all, and prove you are the strongest. Let Max forget joyful faces, music, and attractions. Let him remember you alone. I am the best assistant in this matter. I can preserve the memory of you forever. If you poison Max's... Why is that the sound that Lady Depression makes? Game. You know exactly why that's the sound. Moving on. If you poison Max's memory, he will no longer experience the pleasures in life. Love, relaxation, food, everything will be enveloped in us. See, Donkey Kong would have hidden a barrel down there. Or there. Wait a minute, I overheard you in depression. Let me introduce myself. I'm antidepressant. Max saw a doctor and took a few pills, hoping I could treat his blues, but a few pills weren't enough. Tried my best to beat depression, but am I an apt warrior? Look at me, I'm about as tall as a bath. That wretch isn't intimidated by me. When I confronted her, she didn't bat an eyelid. In fact, she asked me to hand her a towel. Unless Max takes his pills properly, I can't support him against depression. But I can detect her evil spirit, even when she's lurking in several corners of Max's mind at once. Give me 30 of those beautiful balloons, and I'll mark a map with reminders of all the places you meet this so-called Lady Depression. We have a deal? Alright, now you can see Depression's hideout spots on your map. Aren't you glad I've been keeping track of them? Not sure whether or not I should wish you good luck. I have a strange feeling about you. I'm going to take a line that Rickstra says fairly frequently when we play Overwatch together, she and I. Oh no! We're the baddies! We all dissolve. Dissolve in Max's mind. We all drown into unconscious. My face. Max forgot the color of my face. Now I stand before you, pale as a skeleton. My legs, they did not survive in Max's mind. Everything is drawn by the unconscious. Do you need guiding? I know the way. I've traveled a lot, in vain, if not being forgotten. I will show you the path. I will guide you through Max's consciousness, but not for nothing, but for a modest fee. 50 balloons, and on your map, I will mark your place where progress awaits. Beware, I will immediately save the memory of a sacrifice. Each visit my service will cost more. Do we have a deal? Foolish. You will be lost in here without me. You'll be forgotten. You will become a skeleton. Hang on. We have turn frames! I'm very pleased with those. Remember to save with Lady Depression when possible. Upon death, all unsafe progress will be forgotten. So a couple things I know coming into this one, right, is, I can... Oh, your health! Alright then. Something I know coming into this. Ardent Slacker said, hey, I played that game. It's pretty good. And they recently nerfed the grind. And honestly, yes, anytime grind is nerfed in a game, yes, please. Particularly one that I'm streaming, because I'm very cognizant that I don't want to just keep people watching me kill 2 enemies in a room over and over. What did that sign say? I didn't read it. Let's go read it. Good. Right, arrows this way, girl with hammer that way. Have you learned yet? You shouldn't be afraid of other clowns. We're all a single horror with you. We're all on the same side, whether we like it or not. Lady Mappy, I'm hoping that is an ending we are going for. I'm not sure what ending we could otherwise be going for. Hey now! You stop that. Like, I am kind of curious what endings we're going for. I reckon... Nope. Oh, that's weird. It doesn't go where you're pointing it. You have to turn it like a dial. So this, I'm pushing left and right. And then, that button to use it. Yeah. I was making that way more difficult than I needed to. I thought I had to, hit the billiard ball back into that. Nope, I just had to hit the billiard ball. That Dennis the Menace kid is the toughest enemy so far. Bet you haven't figured it out, so I suppose I should enlighten you. You can't reach every part of Max's mind just yet. You can always try coming back later, if you think you have the right skills. I'm gonna need something to hit that box down. It's like a long-range attack. Which I currently do not possess. And then... I don't know. You're coming with me. You see that? That's why. You bring a box with you so that Dennis the Menace can't get to you, and you just take him down from above. Do you heal me? You have done well to obliterate bright memories and further corrupt Max's nightmare with your darkness. Are you wondering why other balloons keep coming from? Max strongly associates balloons with clowns. Where a bright memory glowed mere seconds ago, blam, a balloon. Everything you touched will remind Max of clowns. You have little use for those balloons, but I always save unhappy imagery for my arsenal. I'm willing to exchange some beneficial things for your balloons. Resurrect once with 50% health. Fighting explosives with enemies requires a rocket launcher. Oh, and you heal when I do that. Thank you, Depression. What a pro. Do you want to join the viewing of Max's memories? No, but sure. The day of the fair. Well, the fair was a success this year. Anything would be a success after last year, even an empty tent, so yes it was. Thanks for today, Max. I've had a wonderful time. Me too. I've been hanging out with a real girl all day. You are real, aren't you? Look at that face. That is an emote face because Max just posted cringe in Maine. You and your jokes again. Listen, I need to tell you something. It's not easy to say. Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. So do I, Alice. No, please listen, Max. My father took a job in another city. I'm leaving today. I wanted to tell her how, since Grandpa died, life had become hell with my stepfather at home, and Lucas at school. This font, man! Lucas at school, and she is the one keeping me sane. That's how I carry on each day, just for her. She's the only reason I keep going. And her smile is the only thing that makes my day brighter. I wanted to say all this and more, yet... Right. I code it in this one, but it's down here as well. You see this? You see this Y hanging like way below the text line to the point it becomes an apostrophe in part of submitting? Kerning is important. I wanted to say all this and more, yet I've had to say something completely different. Hey there, guys. Why are you sad? Would you like another balloon? Balloon? Balloon! Yes. Or you could ride a hot air balloon. No, thanks. Alice, why didn't you tell me earlier? And ruin our day out? We've had so much fun. I didn't know how to tell you. Will we write to each other? We will. Every day. And her letters will never tell me more than her eyes. The words on the page will never warm me like her presence. I'll go after Alice, someday. Somehow. Maybe. Who am I kidding? Alice will disappear from my life like everything else I care about. The only thing I can see happening here that would make this game not really sad is maybe we have a change of heart and we realize, I don't want to be a scary clown phobia. I want to be a good clown. Or we get to like an unwinnable fight and it just is unwinnable. And that's the story. Don't... It's depression. Don't let it win, kids. Jaded Mew, welcome on in. I got 2 of these little rock things. What do we propose they do? I know that penguins give rocks to people they like. Speaking of fonts... No, that's not what I thought it was. I thought that was, I think it's called bubbly? I forget off the top of my head. It's one that Homestar uses a lot. You found an item. That wasn't cut off by my head, by the way. That was obscured by a foreground object. Alright, can Cass solve puzzles? I don't know. But I think I'm going to say maybe. No, I can't. Well, sometimes you realize a person's mind is more complicated than it first seems. Don't worry, it's an easy mistake to make. For newbies! Yeah, I know. You're here to destroy and terrify. But guess what? You have to try and use your brain from time to time, too. For just 40 balloons, I'll give you the most ingenious solution to this terribly tricky puzzle. Do we have a deal? No! Better try and use your brain, then. If you have one, that is. I'll just wait here until you admit defeat and come running back for help. Right, how do we reset that? How far back do I have to go for that puzzle to be considered reset? Hopefully that far, because I'm stuck here now. Oh! I have directional attacks. Look at that. I can swing up. I've got it. Alright, what we do is we do that. Ignore the colors are coming out of the thing. And then we go like that. Then we go like that. And we go like that. But then we destroy that box, which can go on top of the other box where it came from, and now I've got two boxes. Let's go over there and like, there you go. Climb up. Well, Lady Bappy, I got through it. I figured it out. Ah, there you are again. You seem surprised to see me here. But I'm just a memory, you know. I could arise anywhere in Max's mind. Memories aren't confined to a specific section of the mind. I'm so tired of wandering from one corner of consciousness to another. Max still remembers me, but I've gotten so old. My bones ache, and I only just have enough strength to sit up. You bring hope in restoring my youth. A phobia doesn't apply to one specific thing. It applies to a whole class of objects. If you get stronger, I'll gain my strength too, because I am the memory of a clown as well. I'm a character from a video game Max once got as a Christmas present. First played at New Year while fireworks blasted away outside his window, and now he associates us clowns with them. Keep an eye on your ammo. Don't disappoint me, dear. I've never been a phobia. I grew too old in Max's mind. All I do now is sit around and enjoy the occasional snooze. Oh, that's what the sign said! The sign said arrows this way. So I got the arrow pickup when I followed the arrow sign. Can somebody summarize the clown situation? So, we are the beginning stages of a phobia. And this is a young boy's subconscious. You'd never be able to tell if I didn't explicitly say that. There were a couple of giveaways. And our guy is afraid of clowns. So we are working on making him more afraid of clowns. gonna go back this way. Because I think the thing I needed was this way, right? It was past Jamiroquai. What was down here? Don't know. Didn't go this way. Let's go this way. Well, no. We'll go this way in a bit. Because what I need to do is to go this way. And free up that dead bird that I found. It wasn't dead. But I do need to go and collect it. So we'll go and do that. Like that. Cheers, Wes. Forget about that tenner, yeah? Anyways, Jaded View. That is a good question. For me, I don't recall. But, like, I didn't know what that was. And it was only a later epiphany. It was like, oh. I certainly didn't have this elaborately constructed world going on in my mind. So, all my elaborately constructed worlds were like fantasy world stuff. You make a good point, actually. Like, I don't know what those rocks are. Presumably they will get explained later. But for right now, let's go back this way. It all linked together. Do you see? Well, I guess I can't clear that. That's fine. An additional note with the movement in this game, you are able to hoist yourself up through a platform, but you only get one. Like that. That was one. I can't use it to just go up and up and up and up and up through the platforms forever. Oh, that's what nightmares do. You wake up on your own. That I already have. Don't need that. I feel like if the game is offering me 100... Right, hang on. First we save. Yeah, if the game's going to offer me 100 of those, I feel like I'm going to need 100 of those. Can you imagine if Metroid just started you off with 100 missiles? Like, okay, I'm going to need those. 5? That's a nothing number. Alright, that one I just can't get over. I like that as an idea. I like that as an idea of reskinning an enemy. de-skinning an enemy. It's just a Skeleman now. What's this? Another bad memory trying to rule Max's nightmares? I don't even know what's funnier, your costume or your chances of being a greater phobia than me. He'll only ever be laughed at, regardless of the role you're trying to perform. A phobia. Clown at the fairground. Dolls are another matter. I am, that word, which I do not wish to pronounce on stream. This is my nightmare, ridiculous clown. Now you can see why Max had chills running down his spine at the puppet show. Here's a little tip for you. Stop your desperate attempts to pierce into the deepest parts of Max's subconscious, or you'll have me to deal with. You could have just said you were the child catcher, and I would have believed you. It does, but it's very similar to that other word that YouTube and Twitch are constantly listening out for, and then they go, "Hey, don't you be saying that word." Which is one of the weirder things on YouTube, like not that one specifically, but the idea of, and this has been going on for a while, not just recently, where YouTube is like, you can't be saying that word, but people say it in different ways. Sparkly comes to mind. A lot of activist channels started talking about sparkly content for certain audiences that do not like sparkly content. And I watch a lot of true crime and stuff like that, and there's a lot of punctured with blades and unalived, like, because you can't just say the words. Like any neuroses, I exist in several parts of Max's subconscious at once. Here and there, something terrible or sad will become attached to his memory, and immediately a few tears will fall. And who am I to miss the opportunity to bathe in them? You can make use of my talent. Simply wish, and I will move you to a place where Max was sad. I like that I have fast travel. See, Lady Mappy, that's kind of what I'm hoping. Like, beat a strike. Strike is only available when the red meter on the card is full. Hey, bro, I heard you like Donkey Kong Country 2! And also Sonic 3! Oh, look at all those balloons I can't have now. Oh, this one's Sonic 2. This one's Chemical Plant Zone. I love the bass line in Chemical Plant Zone. I still have access to my items, so that's good. I can just go through those, apparently. Not that one, though. Do you want to sacrifice a nightmare and raise it? No. We're gonna do that again. But yeah, Lady Mappy, I'm kind of wondering if that we're going to accidentally become the good guy, because, hey, now we're not afraid of that one guy. Oh! I get it. I have a short hop and, like, a jump. So here's me tapping the button to jump. Press and hold, thanks. I feel like it didn't explain that very well. Or at all. But it's fine. We're good. See, look, I'm doing it. Not gonna lie, this track, unironically kinda good. I like the synths. I like the dark tones to it. Like, the soundtrack's fine. This one's just like, yeah, I know, you like spooky carnivals. I like that one level in Left 4 Dead 2. Does that count? Hello, hello, what's that? There's a Persona face over there. I find it deeply offensive that Max remembers me so ridiculously. I was a synthesis of education and originality, in a way that only a clown could be, intelligent and extraordinary. Nevertheless, in the mind of the boy, I am captured as an absolute fool. Let me ask you one question. How can Homo sapiens claim memory or awareness of their lives if their consciousness deforms their experience? It's absurd. Logically, I will only become a phobia if Max becomes afraid of half-wits. However, as far as I'm aware, such anomalies do not yet exist. From a scientific angle, it would be interesting to become the first clinical case of such a disease. However, I do not harbor illusions. In his mind, I'm idiotic. I think offering my assistance to you would be the most effective method of destabilizing Max's psyche. First, I recommend you learn a highly skilled movement known as dash. Swift, evasive movement in either direction. Technique requires attentiveness. Be sure to observe your stamina level. So, can I? Whoop. Oh! Oh! You dash in the direction of the trigger button that you hit. Lady Mappy, here's a question for you. Would upping the brightness in-game help, do we reckon? Let's try it. How's that? Does that make it better to see? It actually does make it a little easier to see things. Can I? Nope. I thought maybe I could dash through piles of rocks like so. But I can't. And now I'm back at the start. I mean, I get you with that, Mappy. Like, the spikes are mostly black and purple. Hey, guess what? Everything in Burton's Nightmare is black and purple. That was a font joke. I'm on fire with these today. I was gonna ask what's going on with that creepy bird that I found. It's down here in my inventory. It knows that I have found it. Alright, where to? Ooh, there's a thought. I can teleport, right? So I can go. Well then! Okay! That's, yep. Hello there, little visitor. I'd say I'll be waiting to meet you, but I no longer wait or hope for anything. My name is Sadness. I lie here with a pile of stones ready to crush Max's smile, and I squeeze the streams of tears from the soils of his consciousness. But something lightens my effect. Something pulls me up. Is it thyroxine? Thyroxine is an energy hormone, and the more Max has, the weaker I become. If he has too much, I will become completely weightless, and Max will exude energy. We can't have that. Lady Depression will be so upset without the tears I fill her bath with. Bring me 15 thyroxine stones and I will reward you handsomely. You can easily recognize this glowing substance, which sometimes gets left behind after destroying memories. There's a platform here. Are you gonna be a boss fight? Love? Who's been screwing with this thing? Where else? No, do you know who you sound like? You sound like Lady Luck from Dicey Dungeons. And nothing else. I cannot go up that way. There is a door this way, which I have just never gone through. Let's go watch the Rocky Horror Show, everybody! You found energy vampirism. In their naivety, people believe the existence of energy vampires. This beautiful pseudoscientific name applies to people or things that supposedly drain one's strength, emotions, energy. In fact, all of this is fiction. The person is responsible themselves, be it consciously or unconsciously, for the emotions they give or take away from difficult interactions. They're the ones giving their strength to these energy vampires. They don't feel drained due to some vampiric property or object or aspect of another person. It is their own choice. No, but very specifically Lady Luck in Dicey Dungeons has that style of, not vocals, because it's just soft noises like that, but, yeah. Do I need to destroy all of these lights? Probably not, but it sure makes me feel better. I wonder if that is a random drop, or if it's like, yeah, these 50 enemies, they're the ones you're going to want to hit. Oh, that's the cooldown. It's beneath me. As indeed is the very notion of cooldown on a gun! Twitch just ate half your message. Honestly, how absurd still counts. Why would up move the cursor up? I don't know, but it does. Need to come back here with hot thoughts. That's what we call thoughts where you feel really, really angry and upset. Dreams are so beautiful and mysterious, don't you think? People outside are coming up with thousands of explanations for their nightmares. The mind does not store memories in words, letters, or numbers. It stores them in images. and sometimes the person himself is barely able to interpret these images correctly. Max sees a girl in the bath and doesn't understand what he's feeling. Is it connected to lust, beauty, or maybe something so inaccessible it hurts? Of course Max finds it painful to contemplate me. I'm glad such a beautiful face awakens nothing but despair in him. You have done well, my child, but the severity of this nightmare is not entirely your merit. Beneath bad dreams lie reasons. Images from memories can only grow into something creepy or painful if they have fertile grounds beneath them. Difficult decisions, constant anxiety, feeling alone, all create an excellent compost for cultivating nightmares. Combined with Max suffering a succession of misfortunes these last few weeks, our new phobia is flourishing with unprecedented speed. Spoil his memories, replace his brightness with balloons, and you'll find your way into the depths of Max's consciousness. Stress is the main ground for me to blossom. When you learn more about Max, you will understand why my image shines so brightly. Sure, I'm just gonna grab one of those. I really wish the game didn't flash the screen like that. Fade to white like that is fine. You got an item and it goes flash? Nah. Not keen on that. Game. Can I see that message, please? Use something to move. Something. I think it's gonna be this, right? Yeah, there you go. Use that to move around. Do stuff. Hopefully it isn't Tubular. I hate that level. I don't think anyone likes Tubular. I believe it is considered to be like the worst level in that game, which is like a game with very few bad levels. Just that one. Oh, game! That was real bad. So for anyone wondering how this feels, real floaty, which is kind of appropriate, because that's like what we're doing. But I can slow my ascent, I can stop my ascent, that's quite nice. But I'm essentially always moving up aside from that. You couldn't have just let me have that now, could you? No. Wow, am I back because of you? Max forgot me. It was bye, Agatha, and I was gone. But hey, Redhead, I guess this makes us friends. Don't you get it? Memory's like a chain of related images, all linked together up in Max's beanie. He has met other clowns before, you know. You're gonna wake us all, right? We're gonna dance along the path of becoming a neurosis together? This is cool. Check out what a cutie Max remembered me as. I don't want to fade back into the unconscious, okay? I want to party. Don't be thinking I'm all selfish and greedy. I'm happy to share with my new friend. Pretty sure my memories had more good vibes before, but I'm sticking with you on your dark plan now, girl. Don't let us down. Try not to let us drown in all the rainbow slime. Press X to use Agatha's mallet. Special abilities use stamina, which restore over time. Now the final attack of the combo. Okay, so I can go like that, and just use it as part of a combo. Or that, and that just does the thing. The killing blow to a memory is dealt with an ability that consumes stamina. High probability you'll gain 3 times more balloons than usual. here we are back at the start. Good. I'm kind of with you. I'm like an hour into this stream, right? Mm-hmm. And, yeah, we've had the roller coaster section, and we've had, the floaty section, and we've gotten rockets, and a side quest for collectibles, and we've gotten... Oh, that's not the one I wanted to push at all. At least I get to listen to this ghost music again. I wanted to go up there. There was a pile of rocks somewhere around here, and I forget where it was. I know we found the ice cubes, which require hot thoughts, which weirdly are not like Lady Depression in the bathtub. That's not a hot thought. It's to do with frustration and anger, and it's a way of talking about such things with children, where, you know, a good example of a hot thought is when you... Hypothetically, you read the book, and then you forgot all the answers on the question sheet, so the teacher said you didn't read the book. And what you feel in response to that? Well, that's a hot thought. And what do we do with those? We process them, and we don't lash out. No, Empirical Woodland. We process our hot thoughts in other ways, is what we do. I would like to add, Lady Mappy, weirdly finicky combat that doesn't always work. Like, that standalone hammer attack, that's great. I'm glad I have it. Doesn't always work. Probably best not hitting those horses with such a thing, because they're too fast. The build up, they can just sort of avoid that. Go on, try to sneak past Max's inner gaze unnoticed. I'll just wait here until you get bored of being chewed up and spat out. So the stamina bar, the color scheme is red, purple, and black. There's such a thing as contrast and UI legibility. Yes! Yes! But I mean, again, I've mentioned the choice of fonts as an example. We're just doing whatever looks cool at this point, rather than necessarily going for accessibility and readability. Right, where else can go? Not over there, because love is over there. above the hint man, and then far off to the right. That's where I need to go. Or just over here. You found a key. I know where I can go for that. Well, I'll tell you something else that doesn't really work as well. You see the ammo counter? I have 129 fireworks right now. I don't know that dull grey is really the best choice for that. Make it white. White text, black outline is visible on everything. Oh, hell yeah! Let's go for obscurity. Hand boss! You can't just start with a hand boss. A hand boss, which... Oh, I thought it was gaining health. You see how the red is going up? I thought it was gaining health. I should have said yes, because I didn't save for a while. Oops! Oh. What am I doing? Did I save for a while? No, because I'm at 13% map, not 14. So what was down there? Nothing that I needed to do. There was no pickups, just... I know where to go next when I have the inner gaze. Or the ability to avoid inner gaze, I should say. You didn't even tween at all. I saw that. You just snapped from one frame to the next like it was Flash. Oh, do you know what? I bet if we beat this guy, that's how we get the ability to become small, right? Like, oh, we just become some dude's head, like a doll's head or something. Or maybe a miniature doll of our own. Can I just get away from that? The way that this boss is producing its own music, like the flautist and the violinist are just adding to the soundtrack and working with one another. That's great. Sure. That did such a good job. Oh. mind me. I'm just going to take one of those into the fight. The fireworks didn't seem to do a great job. Hopefully that will... Oh, I forgot I have a dash! Well, that's what I was saying. Like, Lady Mappy, can you imagine if Metroid did that? If Metroid started off by just... I don't need my health. Did I just slam back an adrenaline that I didn't need? Maybe. That's actually clever as well, because the timing of the musician enemies... This game has taken a turn. And like, yeah, sure, I've played RPGs before. You take down all but one of the ads. I know how this goes. But like, you're not wrong. The game going from here's one or two enemies to here's a wall of pain. Like, Turn, please. There you go. I think I would have done better if I didn't accidentally use my healing item with full health. Do I have 3 of those, by the way? I do have 3 of those, by the way. Yeah, I just came into that and immediately threw back some adrenaline because I thought I had rockets equipped. I didn't. Oops. Right. I mean, the next thing I'm thinking... Instead of giving him a hit bar and like 5% of a hit bar, why not just give him a slightly bigger hit bar? You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. Dash straight into that guy. It would make a lot of sense if they did that, Lady Mappy. But just make those enemies harder. Well, nah, Streets of Rage did it that way as well. Like when that guy showed up and had like the white hit bar, you were like, "Oh damn, never beating that guy. Never ever." Can I buy something from you? Nothing that I need. Well, the way that stuff like, I want to say Final Fight did it better than Streets of Rage, weirdly. Is when you see a guy with like a multiple color hit bar, that's not actually a full hit bar necessarily, and very often you just get 2 hits and it changes color, and now you're on the next one. Streets of Rage does tend to be a lot more, you know, it's blue and then it's red, because you've beaten the blue one, now it's the red one. But what's this? Cass is getting better with time. Understanding how the boss works, and you do better at it? What? Not well. Not well by any stretch. But like... this is a better run. I understand what the boss is doing. And what the boss wants me to do is air dash, apparently. Also kind of uncool that you can hit the boss when he's in the background. Like, I appreciate that. Genuinely. But I feel like you shouldn't be able to do that. When the face is grayed out, you can't hit him. The face is grayed out. And now, Phase 2. You've obtained a new ability. Also, yeah, if I could, like... Whee! That's the lamest slide attack I have ever seen. But at least it has a hitbox. slow motion, and it's like... It's not cool looking. Where's my morph ball? Give me a sliding tackle. Half past 3 in the morning. What's wrong with me? It's like I spent the whole of yesterday with clowns. I don't remember who else was at the fair. Yes, that... So the nightmares appear to be consumable because you can buy them from Depression. You can only carry one of them. I need at least a little sleep, or tomorrow will be even worse than today. By the way, there was a scary face in the cupboard. I don't know that anyone saw that before the text box covered it up. Okay, Max. Try to remember what calmed you enough to fall asleep in the first place, despite all the shouting from the kitchen. I didn't bring this box of toys when I came to live with Grandpa. I didn't think I'd need them. Maybe it's good that Mother brought them all from our old apartment. Although, look at these toys, Max. Some of them are older than you. I remember when Grandpa gave them all to me. Remember how I named them all and the stories we made up about them? I called this Bev Vaush. I don't know why, but it sounds friendly. Clowns. Anyone else has heard of spiders or heights but me? I think my fears are ridiculous. Because everything in my life is ridiculous and every day gets... I would say, being afraid of clowns, that's one of the standard ones. Right? No one likes clowns. I feel helpless, Vaush. You're probably stronger than me. Help me. Though I would argue that people generally aren't afraid of clowns because clowns are lovely. They're afraid of Pennywise. And the things that go along with it. Anyone feel like this is going to break into Lindsay Sterling at any moment? Empirical Woodland, you got me there. Just gonna ignore that cutoff right there. That doesn't exist. There's something up there that it doesn't want me to see. Sweevos out of 21. Good times. Come on now. They did not get the Pennywise license for this. Dead by Daylight hasn't got the Pennywise license. These guys sure don't. So, our growing phobia is the star of the night and quickly becoming the most dominant memory for Max's day at the fairground. You've inspired one of the most common forms of psychological protection for a hysterical type of person like Max. Regression. Regression! Max crawled back to his childhood. Welcome to our little boy's past. Here, he feels tiny and defenseless. But in this environment, surrounded by his dusty toys, the boy gains a sense of security. It's contradictory, isn't it? Max remembers how easy it is to be a child. After all, a child is under the protection of adults. Oh, how humans love not to be responsible for their own well-being. The world around a child is simple and understandable. It doesn't cause the level of doubt and stress that led to our appearance. It's time to shatter his questionable defense. You were almost a phobia, but you have barely considered one of your primary features. A phobia is not about one object, it's a whole class of objects. Join forces with the other clowns Max has seen throughout his life, and you will develop the abilities to counter his regression. 3 of them are here now in Max's childhood memories. Together, you have the power to deprive the boy of infantile daydreaming. This is not infantile daydreaming. This is juvenile daydreaming is what that is. First of all, I love that fast travel is jumping into a bath. Second, I love, like, the dodge roll that we do into a bath. I'd be proud if Soul Man did that roll, you know? No, this is new. Alright. They track you through the terrain. That's what they do. And so do I. Speaking of castle droids and difficult bosses, you know, Iga is very much of the idea that every boss in all of his games is defeatable without getting hit. Some of them more easily than others, some of them require knowing what the patterns are going to be, but you can defeat essentially all of his bosses without taking a hit. Found a memory of an old clown toy. Strengthens the connection with Max's consciousness. Stamina cost of dash decreased. Nice. In fact, in Game Boy Advance 1, plural, I think it's the one with Jonathan Charlotte, it's, you get a medal. If you beat a boss without taking damage, you get a little medal. And then if you get all the medals, you've collected all the medals. Best be feeling proud of yourself. You found noradrenaline. Oh, I could have just done this. Noradrenaline, a substance that regulates adrenaline, increases attack power when stamina is below maximum. Pseudoscientific concept applying that. Destroying memories now has a chance to restore some health. Why would I ever equip anything else? Alright, one of those, first of all. And have I missed anything else? There's something over here. This is ice cubes though, I'm pretty sure. Or this is the bit that I needed something like dash-wise to get through it. Oh yeah. This is where I needed speed or something to get through it. But it will add to my map completion, so away we go. Right, I'm just gonna go over here. Yeah, unlock that little bit of the map so I know that it's there. I like that there is Hinton up in the main area, but that's how I navigate Metroidvanias. Sorry, Castle. I'm so used to calling them Metroidvanias that my dumb joke doesn't work anymore. Castleoids. There you go. I'll look at this and I'll go, yeah, there's a door down there that I have not yet been through. I should go through that door. And that's how I track progression, rather than necessarily the game going, there is a clue over here. I didn't do that to hear the sound again. Shut up. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. They're attacking in time with the music. Hell yeah! Bonus points, game. When they make the attack patterns predictable, but like synchronize it to the measures of the music, yes. I thought, by the way, I thought that I had like, what is essentially a down smash. So you'll notice that one time I dropped on top of the crawling doll just now and like, laughed at it. Yeah, that's why. I was kind of hoping that I could just drop down like Kirby with a hammer, you know? I get you. What did I just jump on? Did I just double jump? I don't have a double jump. I have the grapple up. That's not the same thing. Courage is a personality trait that can suppress fears. Sounds dangerous for a growing phobia, doesn't it? But courage can also be blind. Courage is ineffective against lurking unconscious fears, and we can use this to our advantage. Max's predominant fears and phobias will be extremely strong until he fully understands the cause of his fear. Unleash all of Max's hidden fears, and they will help you to weaken your most powerful opponents known as bosses in Max's world. And now the clown boss will be easier. Ah, damn it! Actually, I don't think that's going to be the case, because you have to slide to get here. So... Really nice touch as well. I like that the pickups become the pupils in the eyes, and then they fly into your HUD. That's great. Yeah, you can't beat me, crazy fiddler puppet. I have a health regen platform right there. gift box. At fairgrounds and parties, clowns give children presents. But Max didn't always get what he wanted. Oh, it's a grenade! We remember how good I am with grenades from ODT now, don't we? The answer is so good, I don't need to remind you. And we can just move on. Everything was fine. Now. No. Ah, dang it! The jumps are really floaty. I don't know if this is... I don't know if I've mentioned that. Okay, what have I missed? Love is down there. I can't go back up there right now.
Oh.
Depression needs to calm down. In real life and in this game. A child is so vulnerable at this moment. Haha! Imagine it now, as a child. Everyone is watching. Cold, crude red smile and a painted white face approaches him and hands him a present. And the child doesn't want to unwrap it. He just knows there'll be something humiliating inside. After all, it's from a clown. But there's no way back for him. Nobody taught him when to say no. So he unwraps it and finds some grand trinket like a toilet brush. All the other children laugh and Max is frozen statue still, smiling ridiculously, wishing the ground would swallow him up. A gift from a clown is a marvelous thing if you wish to drown in tears, depression and neuroses. Will he buy 100 gifts for 200 balloons? Forget, if the killing blow is dealt with a thing that consumes the stamina, you might get extra balloons. That doesn't count. What on earth have you been doing? I couldn't fight depression, and now Max's mind is overrun with monsters like you. At this rate, a mental hospital will be the best place for Max. Won't you be ashamed when the poor kid sees a clown's face peering at him instead of the doctor's? He'll lie there in a straitjacket, screaming heartrendingly that the tip of the doctor's ballpoint pen looks like a balloon. And then with piercing howls, he'll tear through the confines of the straitjacket, grab that pen and stick it into the doctor's throat. Doesn't this concern you at all? Oh, I'm sure it does. Only the so-called Lady Depression would approve of such an act. Nobody could be as heartless as she is. That's really good! The music dies and has to wind back up again! I know she won't mind if you free Max's dark thoughts that are trapped all over his mind. In fact, she even thinks it would help you. Let's see. There's 50 lovely balloons. I will mark up your map with reminders of where you'll see each of Max's dark thoughts. Do we have a deal? Great. Hope my feeling doesn't let me down. What is that? What area is that? Don't know. Let's go find out. I mean, I get it. You know, clowns are a pretty catch-all, spooky thing. Despite what, like, Max was saying, I don't think there's anything inherently... there's nothing, like, shameful about phobias at all, but particularly with clowns. Like, yeah, people are afraid of clowns. I don't think it's a bad thing. it's just interesting that, like you say, that they're getting kind of hung up on the idea of, oh, this poor boy and the things happening to him. What is that? Oh, there's an antidepressant. There's adrenaline over there. I want that. I guess I just didn't come this way before. Suits me. I'll bet you that's going to be tied to the ending. Did you find all of the gross birds? Well, look at you, Agent Condemned. You did it. 3 Suivos out of 21. I want to say his name was Ethan. I know that his partner was Rosa. And, yeah. Condemned was on the list, by the way. I thought to myself, I haven't played Condemned in a while. Polly had a good time with Condemned. She had a time with Condemned. Do I want to play it? Because it's sitting in the corner. And it hasn't washed for a while. It's got its little bloodshot eyes looking at me. And then I felt really proud of myself that I used the word bloodshot to describe Condemned, which is the name of the sequel. Yeah. And then that's just going to be an exit back to Depression. I really wish I didn't have to use those. Those things are expensive. That's my favorite way to describe myself in relation as, like, being a boyfriend. I'm expensive and European. Do you know how much them import fees are? Alright. So... there's one over there as well. But I can't get back up there just now. That will be for another time. I remember Condemned being kind of fun, like the mall section was kind of good. I remember, the sequel ruined everything. Because, like, the first one sets up this mystery, and it's a... see, if I'd have gone bigger when I passed that, that would have been a really cool effect. Anyway, if you set up a mystery, it doesn't work if you explain it. And that's what Condemned does. It's like, people... everyone's just going insane and killing each other, and nobody knows why. And it's kind of spooky because of that. And then the sequel, it just goes, because they're really tired. Any deeper meaning to that? Condemned 2 Bloodshot? Nah, he's just tired. Oh. Anyway, here's the spooky doll level. I thought Alice Madness Returns was basically fine. I didn't get it. Like, there were definitely some symbolic parts of the game that whose symbolism I did not understand. And also, I feel like this is something I could save for if and when I play it, but like, the levels are weird. I think you don't have a double jump, you have a like quintuple jump. You could just keep going in that game. But the levels are mostly just platforms spaced out in the middle of nothing and nowhere, and instead of that, how about double jump, pack everything a little more tightly together? It's just like Unreal 3. It's not like you're pushing the boundaries, you know? That was 2! That was 2! That's not okay! Good Foley work, though. Like, the sound design in this game, pretty good. Oh! That's an interesting reaction. And it combos. Help me, energy vampirism! I'm a spooky cloud, I don't deserve to die. Or I do, I guess. I'm the bad guy. Although no, Lady Bappy, I do get you. Card guards are like... That's Alice! It does need that wind-up sound at the start. I think that's great. Like, actually, I think that's really, really good. That's pretty unceremonious, by the way. You just... Nope! You died. Go again. I'm going this way. Scooby%, good evening. The heck are you? Oh, that's a stamina statue. Alright, well, come on in. We're playing, Fearmonium. It's a cool little exploration type game. We're playing as some kid's phobia. He's becoming afraid of clowns because of us. I deserve that. We're all also in an area where I'm not entirely sure if this is the best place to have gone first. I was doing really good with the last section until it comboed me and I died. But you know, here we are. As you can see, my issue seems to be face tanking essentially everything that comes my way. Why would I do anything else? That paper plane's gotta go. Can it get me down here? No. That guy's a go-go! Remember those things? Probably not. I used to have loads of those. They were these little plastic figures. And like you had to roll them. And depending on how they landed, you'd score points. That's not how we played with them, though. I just collected them because I liked having the little guys. I don't think the game's gonna let me do this. It's not gonna let me get on top of there and break out of bounds. Dang. It's almost like such things have been tested by the quality assurance team. Scooby, how's it going? I hope you're feeling a lot better. I could have gone up. I've got options. I love it when I have those in my exploration games. Hell yeah, let's go up. There's also not necessarily any benefit to me destroying the lights in the way that I am doing. It's just fun. Surprised I can collect those with the grenades, but not bird. But there is a door above me. Alright, do you want to talk how I always go, hey, this is like that other game that I have played. Splatterhouse 2. I think, oh, it's the Scream! I hate that painting! A sudden random attack of causeless anxiety which contributes to the development of phobias. Increases stamina recovery rate. I'm good. how do I get up there? Unless, and this is probably what it is, I'm gonna get a double jump or an up dash at some point, and that's how I go get that bird. Well, there you go. I'm glad that I did some exploration. Glad that I picked this game. Because this is one of those ones, it's been on my to-do list for a while. And I just haven't. Can't tell you why. I just didn't. And I thought, sure, let's give it a go. I'm in the mood for an exploration type game. That sounds like some fun that I do. Hey! You can't do that. Also, to Jaded Mew's point earlier, that, something bad happened to the devs, maybe, I do kind of get a lot of what is being said here. When the Jack in the Box was talking about receiving a present and you don't like it, like, yeah, I've done that. I've been at parties when, here's the present, you'd best be grateful, and it's something that I, like, categorically do not want, and I don't like it, and I've never indicated wanting this thing. Why did you buy me this? And no, must be grateful. Must give thanks. Or like, and I will bet there are people in the chat who get where I'm coming from with this one. When people sing happy birthday to you, I hate that. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, yeah, I get it. Happy birthday. But I don't like that very much, and I know that people only ever mean well. But could you not? I don't know that I would categorize this as a phobia. Like, it's just an unpleasant experience. But it is an unpleasant experience. Depression, you'd better be around here. I need to save. Thank you. The threshold for childhood amnesia is 3.5 years. After this age, people begin to forget about infancy. The process lasts until age 7. Thank you, depression. You're the best. Hold up. What? Felix says that he looks that way because he is aged as part of the memory, but he's an old, crusty clown over here. Oh, look at my little guy! You can see me using the joystick at the bottom of the screen. That's kind of cool. Aww. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, I get a 0 life. Let me tell you something. Wee Babby CPC Gamer, when I got a 0 life, this game's the best game ever. She wants some privacy over there. Alright. Cloyven's attack! Anyway. Well, let's start that again, shall we? Let's unequip that, because I'm going to keep hitting the button to skip. And, that's... I didn't even try to do that time! Broke the game! Broke the game! Got out of boundaries! You saw it! Rickstress, fancy seeing you here. Why can I still open that while I'm in this game? Oh, I wonder if I can break this game with that. There's, oh, it's one of the games at UFO 50 you can do that. This was a stupid idea! Why would I do that? Do I just have to play this game? I'm doing okay. I think I just have to play this endless runner for a bit. Huh, the plants don't have hitboxes. Of course they don't have hitboxes. You're not supposed to be up there. Therefore... Yep. That's right, I'm going to cheat. The only button I have here is jump, incidentally. I would feel way better if I could move to the right. Game's just like, no, can only jump. You win!
What a wonderful games they were back then, right? Not the kind of rubbish people play these days. Hard to believe I used to be able to move so fast and jump so high. Max's mind, been covered in the same thick layer of dust as his old console. Didn't expect you to wake me from oblivion. You're a nice young dear, aren't you? You wouldn't throw away an old childhood memory like me, would you? You'll make me part of your greatness, won't you? You obtained a new ability, Felix.
They ported Oblivion to this thing? What does my new ability, Felix, do? An elderly clown, an inactive clown whose mighty arms nevertheless retain just a little strength. And that's what button? That's that button. That's great!
Hey, don't mind me, kid. I'm just gonna throw you around a little bit like a rag doll.
That's... You know what that is? That is puny god, is what that line is. Hey, depression, look what I can do! Whee!
Oh.
Yeah, she's impressed. Did I miss any? The map links up here. I'm wondering... No! Okay, here's what I'm thinking. This door is going to lead up and around a little area here into this door, and that's how I get the bird. Right. Yeah. This area and this area, they're going to be connected, and then I drop down and I collect that bird from there. This bit being adjacent to that, that's just a red herring. Like communism. I recently watched Cluedo with Lady Mappy. That line came up several times. And will continue to. Rickstress and I watched Cluedo together. I visited, and we were like, what shall we do? I know what we'll do. Let's watch Cluedo. Let's watch Tim Curry slowly lose his mind for an hour and a half. And then he is just full force Curry by the end of the movie. It's great. What words have they hidden in the letters? The letters say fear! Those games were boring! I think this area might be where I'm going to get a high jump, because I'm seeing a lot of high jump sections. It's a good movie, because, like, to begin with, he's just, you know, Tim Curry, the actor, acting. And just, as things keep happening, not without saving. I saved. Oh, that's boring. Alright, Lady Mappy, that sounds like it would redeem fear, honestly. Freer. That's, that one track from Donkey Kong Country 3, the one that I like. Oh, there's a thorn there. Don't stand on that. Anyway, my experience with the Fear games is there's like two kinds of enemy and one kind of environment. And that's the game. And I'm sure that's incredibly unfair. But it looks and feels like if I were to slap together a Gmod map. Although I do remember there's that one gun that, not only does it ragdoll the enemies, it skeletonizes the enemies first. So not only do they go pinging off into the skybox, they rattle as they do it. Oh, it's hilarious. It's not hilarious. It's a very serious, important game. And it's grim and edgy. Oh, so much edge. Like the PS1. Nope, this appears to be, like, somewhat tile-based. I was trying to hit that thing, like, over the block, but I was unable to do so. Blocks.exe has stopped working. I saw that coming as well.
Hey, you remember me? It's your old pal Adolphus.
Alright, what other words can we spell? We can spell reef. We can spell fair. Era. R. Rare. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. This is the same puzzle as before. So we push you down there. You go over there. You go onto that. That one gets destroyed, so that I can re-drop this one on the right-hand side and essentially taxi the bottom one across. If the game will allow me to jump. Who puts a cooldown on a jump? Right. A little confused. But I've got the idea. Puzzles, and I really appreciate the puzzle music. Like, the fact that this is a little slower and more, not like, contemplative. But the fact that this isn't the spooky music box music. I like it. Alright, so you go down here. We shepherd you over there. You over here. And then I don't... I don't suppose it matters which way round we put those. It's fine, it's cool. I know what the puzzle is. I've solved it. You've seen me solve it. I just need to do it. I need to do it good. But yeah, like most times when you watch something with Tim Curry in it, you know, it's Tim Curry. And you kind of know what you're getting. But Cluedo has that slow burn where it begins going places and it keeps going places. It never stops escalating. Oh. Can I fix this? Wait. I can fix this. I can just pre-prepare that part of the puzzle. Found a bug! Boxes are no longer displaying as being damaged when you push them off the edge. That shouldn't be like that. It's fine. I know I make the joke often, but in this case, I'm sure it is true. Small indie company needs the money. Right. So you go there. Perhaps not the way the puzzle was intended to be solved. I think I'm supposed to shepherd the box from the left all the way over to the right. But hey, as long as a box gets here, I can jump up there and speak to Mr. Giggles from Time Splitters 2. 3. Curiously, Max's regression has repositioned me to such an inconspicuous location. The young man's impromptu attempt to hide from clowns and the pacification of his childhood memories is ineffective. We aren't going anywhere. Max was young when we first crossed paths. If I didn't induce a drop of fear in him back then, now is the time of change. A class of objects such as us clowns became a phobia thanks to you. From now on, you and I are one. You can summon me for assistance at any time. Knows that an attack from behind is sometimes the most effective kind. I'm speechless. But also, yeah, actually. I gotta have something that reaches over there. Even if I don't right now, I can come back to it. Because that's how I get to you. That's how I get to the fears. Well, at the very least, what we'll do... I'm gonna save the game with you. Because I need that. Can I buy anything else off you? No. Okay. Okay. This I can't do because I need the key. And that's what makes the enemies respawn. I thought it was going to be like, the usual Metroid thing, you know, leaving the room and coming back in. I don't know if it was going to that other area or speaking to depression, but that certainly seemed to help. You'd think it'd be that, right? Hit both of those buttons at once? No, that's not it at all. Excuse me. I'm so sorry, everyone. Pardon me while I just die on stream. I'm not even choking on anything. Give me a second. Ew. And now I have hiccups. That's fine. I'd sooner have hiccups than,
Oh.
be sounding like that on stream. Ugh. There's a door over here. There's a door over here? What door did I miss? The enemies, not enemies, like the other things that we are finding in and around this game. Oh, that's why. That's the thing where I need to jump up there. Oops. But yeah, everyone else being like, hell yeah, Team Clown Phobia. I think that's just probably the representation of brain bees. Like, no, not everybody hates you. Yes, people enjoy having you around. Your presence is a joy. You want to listen to the brain bees? Because they'll tell you otherwise. What did I miss? Oh, I see what I missed, I think. I think I see what I have missed. Empirical Woodland, you are not to listen to the brain bees. What have we told you?
Oh.
Brain bees lie. Yeah, that's what I need. This is the clown face that I saw next to the lift in Blockland. So I get this ability, and then I can attack the lift mechanism behind the wall. And through we shall go. that looks like a direction I can go. Oh, it sure is. Hello, Robert. Are you Bad Robot, like, from the movies, none of which I remember off the top of my head? You know the ones I mean, though, right? That's like the movie logo. I was facing the other direction when I fired that game, and don't you pretend otherwise. No, don't go! I thought that was gonna go without me. Quickly! B button to parry! Slap 5! Alright, no, this one is Splatterhouse 2. This is... You beat the first boss, and you go down the elevator, and all the screaming memes, they are called. They come down from above, and they leap around you like this. Except in that one, they make a really loud screeching sound. Hence the name! And it's a little frustrating. But we did it. Blank rocks in a bleak, barren place. Among these rocky crags of consciousness, thoughts, feelings, and memories are yet to be formed. Our task is to fill this space with that which will nurture us, my child. So many dark thoughts could nest here. They fill the skies with their gracious wings, blotting out all the light, causing Max to think only about pain, about death, about hopelessness. You've probably already encountered them. Max conveys his dark thoughts in the form of gigantic dark birds. Bright memories bound them. But who, if not a phobia, will free our loyal friends? Each bird you free will appear here. On their wings, a flock of dark thoughts will carry you further and further to the borders of consciousness. Among these rocks, you can always find something to make you stronger. As you free another dark thought, return here. You'll be able to travel further on their wings. No? Alright. Like your bit from Mario 2. I like the bird bit in Mario 2. You just stand on a tall one and, and away they'd go. Yeah. Yeah. First time. You found a new and improved rocket launcher. Strengthens the connection with Max's consciousness. Fires a homing missile. Oh, it actually just straight up tells you how many power-ups you're gonna get. Maximum health increased! Good, honestly. Ooh, these drums! I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the soundtracks where I'm gonna buy the soundtrack. But I'm listening to these drum tracks, I'm like, yes. Give me these echoing drum beats, please and thank you. Huzzah! Lady Mappy, you're not wrong. You saw how well I did with the first one. Push up to go down. That felt slightly counterintuitive. But okay. Well, I did see that platform number 4 was to the left of the starting area. Oh, I just have to take that, I guess. I'll bet you Felix could have helped me to avoid that. Because I'll bet you he gives me the iframes. Or the dash. Oh. I actually have to equip the rocket launcher. And there's another one of you. How reach? I'll come back and I'll get that when I get a double jump or something. Alright, let the soundscape fade and read on. This is beyond a joke. I can't sleep. Delaying tomorrow as much as possible. What will happen tomorrow? School. Lucas. Day without Alice. Day without Grandpa. Mother's tears. Stepfather. And there are hundreds, if not thousands, of similar days ahead. I wish everything was like before. When I didn't have to be up so early for school. Mother cooked a delicious breakfast every morning. And Grandpa read me bedtime stories. I played with these toys for hours. They seemed so alive. And there were hundreds, if not thousands of similar days ahead. Each one was forecasted as sunny. I've complained about this font before, but like the E's look like C's. That's not because it's all squanched down in this little stream over here. I can't see it on my big old TV. So don't worry about it. Oh, that costs 2. That's why you get the option to buy, like, hundreds of bullets. Oh, thank goodness. I want to go across that. I want to go across that diagonal. I feel like something cool's gonna be over there. It's cool. I have a healing station right here. No, it just joins back up with the main path. Okay. It's because he wants to be a goth. We've been over this. He's... Oh, every day the pain and the torment. Allow me to read Poe. Did you know he murdered the cigar girl? I see the mallet came in handy. Remember, in any adventure, a good club is a girl's best friend. Wanna know what's annoying? You should already be off marking a new party spots around the depths of Max's mind, but you're here messing around with some kind of aggression. I'm no better. I caught baby Max's eye, and now I'm hanging out with a cheerful bunch of memories in the so-called happy past. Why is everyone so in love with their childhood? Can't think of a worse time. Not let to go anywhere or do anything. Always adults watching and controlling you and ordering you around. Different when you're the adult. Freedom, you know? Go and try ordering me to come with you. No way. I'm all grown up now. I decide where I want to go. But what if I actually want to hang out with you? Who's gonna stop me? Nobody. So move those legs go. I'm coming with you. It's party time. Energetic clown who clashes with opponents head-on, destroying anyone who gets in her way, and then storms off. So, first of all, save. So, Lady of Happy, I see what you did there. I really appreciate that. You're not wrong. Right, we're gonna go this way. And with that, did I say the word reef? We can spell reef with these blocks. Reefer. Faff. That's a good one. To faff. Yes! What did I tell you? Come back with that face, and then use that face, and that's how we get over here. Courage is a personality trait that can suppress fears. Oh, we've done that one. And then we go up. We go up. The one that's pointing up, Cass. That's the button you need to push. Alright, what else is around here? There's a pathway over there I didn't take. I wonder if I'm able to take it. Alright, well, I have reached my save game / teleport point. And I'm going to hang out here. Not for any of the reasons you are thinking. Definitely not either of those. But because Lady Mappy has redeemed Show and Tell. So we're gonna go and show and tell. Alright? Here we go. Yes, Empirical Woodland. Look, see? It's this screen. It's bright and cheerful, and the Vaporwave is here. You can tell Rixtress if you want, because she was involved with today's show and tell. Intimately so, I do believe. So, today's show and tell is this here Umbreon plushie in Pokemon Pyjamas. This was Rixtress's present to Tiny Child from when I visited her in South Africa. And what happened was, We got this from Build-A-Bear. And yes, you're involved in this. Don't you worry. It's not like us with the elephants. Chat has seen us with the elephants. So what happened was we went to Build-A-Bear. And we got Tiny Child and Umbreon. Because she really likes Umbreon. But because it's Build-A-Bear, you have to do the whole process. You have to like stuff it and put the little heart in. And you have to name it and write out the birth certificate. But I don't know fully how Tiny Child likes to name stuff, right? So I didn't know what she would want to call this thing. And as Empirical Woodland will tell you, and certain other members of chat, I am not to be trusted when it comes to naming things. I believe I suggested Concrete as the name for it. I'm not sure. But Rixtrus says to the lady who was working at the store, "What languages do you speak?" And she speaks English and Zulu, this lady. So this Umbreon right here is named Nyama, which is the Zulu word for the dark. Because Umbreon is a dark type, so now it is called Nyama. It's a pretty good name, I thought. And so did Tiny Child. Initially, she was just pronouncing it meow meow because she had cat face paint on at the time. Because she's a cat. But later on, she was sitting there cuddling this thing and looking at it in the eyes and saying over and over again, Niyama, 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 Niyama. So I don't know that she fully remembers the name immediately. We can drill her on this. But yeah, that's what it's called, Niyama. And I think it is a super sweet thing for Rixtrus to have done. Because you didn't need to send anything for Tiny Child. You didn't even need to send me back. I'm pretty sure it's part of the Commonwealth. I could have just stayed. But you did. And she really, really appreciates this and really likes it very, very much. And I thought I would show it off in Show and Tell to be like, look what Rixtrus did. Isn't she cool? Hell yeah. And that's today's Show and Tell. So Lady Mappy, thank you very much for watching along in order to redeem the points for showing and telling. And thank you very much for enjoying what it is. I hope you enjoyed what it is. I enjoyed showing it off. Anyways, we're going to go back to the game now, which is this button. Oh man, we've moved to a different screen. I'm not going to tell you how that happened. You got to watch the VOD to see the fast travel animation. My goodness. And I am going to go right and up and across. Also, I mentioned Pennywise. You see our characters got the little lines across the eyes? I think that might actually be what they were going for. At least to a small extent. I knew it! I got too eager with smashing the lift button. That's going to be come back here with the Shine Spark or a Chain Dash, and that's how you get that one. I saw there was a gap on the map, and I wanted to... No, that's fine. Alright, let's go fight the boss. Hopefully boss number 2 will give us an easier time than boss number 1. I'm hoping it will, actually, because I found the interferes thing. Which I would have thought would have powered up the boss. Regression! But, nope, here we go. Okay. Okay. I think... honestly, any of the clowns that I picked up here would be good for that. Depending on how... if Agatha takes one hit and leaves, that would be less useful compared to Felix, who just seems to smack you around until his job is done. It is weaker! Lady Mappy, can we save that for maybe wait until like my 4th or 5th try, and then we'll be like, oh yeah, this is way easier. Also, I'm so mad that I can read you when you do that. Darn, that one missed. Yeah, that was way easier than the first boss. I should go find those hidden fears, like, before I fight the boss. And now we play Kiss! Double jump is now available. Twirling, twirling towards freedom. Right now, I can probably get both of these birds, can't I?
Oh.
Wait a sec, does my double jump have a hitbox to it? No, I just was swinging my hammer around. Well, that's fine. Now I can be really impatient. I can just dash. I could have just teleported over there, couldn't I? Oh well. No. Yes. Yes, I could have. Well, we'll know for next time. Alright, let's go get this last bird. Maybe birds plural if we can reach them. I don't know if we can. Oh, I'm nearly dead. And I would rather not be. I can. We found a memory of an old clown toy. Stamina cost of dash decreased. Again, good. Oh. Oh wait, nope, no. Right, there is over here. There's one of the stamina statues, isn't there? I just have to get to it. I'm glad that that vampirism thing is actually pulling its weight. Like, there are occasions where... Oh, thank goodness for that. There you go. Where you'll get a power-up like that, and it works so rarely, or so minimally, that you just don't need it. You don't want it. That was pretty good. There's something off to the left there. That will be something to come back to. Like how there's something over to the left there, but I think that might just be additional cards. Let's find out! There's nothing there, just some questionable clown sounds. I did so well my first time through that as well. Anyway. Nearest depression is... There's a door here? Maximum health increase. You could have, like, filled it. That would have been swell. I wonder if the game's gonna give me a strength up. That'd be cool. Hello, I was thinking of the wrong game earlier. I was thinking of Carnival. Oh no! Oh no! I can buy another one. I need to be alive. I don't want to lose this progression. Or, empirical, we are lying on someone's couch somewhere, and they're like, ah, so tell me of the night when you cuddled the teddy bear. This I like, by the way. Depression is nearby, and she's over there to the left, because here are the eyeballs that bathe her. Okay. I'm gonna keep hold of that. I'm gonna buy one of those later. So wait, where am I? Was that just here this whole time? Oh, the game doesn't like that. Oh wait, actually, yes, you're right, because right past the elevator... Sorry, Robert. Right past the elevator looks to be the ground floor of that one dash place, doesn't it? Yeah, so that elevator takes us up there, and that's where we find the Dark Thoughts, the darkness. And then... let me snag Horn of Hue. And... here. Let's go see if I can grab that last bird. And then that will be it for today. Yes, it's this way. Oh, I bet you I can reach that out of... not necessarily out of bounds area with the double jump. Now, couldn't I? Ooh, this one looks fun, doesn't it? Would you like me to make those enemies infinitely less scary? They have Rick's face. Building Brick Rick is a lot less scary than, like, dealing with the childhood traumas. This I appreciate too, by the way. It's not just a case of, you know, you got the double jump, collect the bird, come back. We got the bird, you got the double jump, collect the bird. Come back to this little area over here. And collect a bunch of little bits and pieces. I could have gotten a nightmare from that. I'll settle for a Suivo instead. I say Suivo, it's more like the game Exor. That's the one that had all the creepy faces in it. And this is how we go back to the start. I nearly lose all our health. Go save. Actually go save. Good job. Now, what I think I will do... No. No, I won't. Also, I was right. Look, it goes up across the top and down into this little area with the light purples. I'm gonna go get that creepy bird on the left at the start of the next stream. Then we're gonna go up here to the reds, collect all of our power-ups, and then... presumably I will find something to do with one of these open doors that I have not yet unlocked. Okay? Okay. Welcome to literally the tonal opposite of what I was just doing. How happy this music is. Do I want to go raid someone? Of course I want to go raid someone. I didn't yesterday because I was like deflated from not winning. Let's go see. Man, is anybody playing this? I'm gonna say no. It's literally just me. It's literally just me. I was gonna say hi to Green Tears because he's playing X-Men Legends, and I used to love that game. Tank for Stram? Well, tank for Stram to all of you as well. Do come back tomorrow. We're going to be taking a look at a bit more Breath of Fire. And something new on Friday. My goodness, what could it be? We'll find out. So yeah, come back for that. And until next time, goodbye.